5 GHz Wi-Fi is faster than 2.4 GHz. That's true. It can also be the reason your Netflix keeps buffering. Both things at the same time. Doesn't make any sense? It will soon stick around. So you're sitting there setting up your new smart TV and your router shows you two Wi-Fi networks. One ends in 2.4, the other ends in 5. You pick the 5 GHz one because 5G is the new fast thing everyone keeps talking about. Or 5 is bigger than 2. There are a lot of theories out there. But 2 weeks later, your TV buffers every time someone closes the kitchen door. Here's the thing nobody bothered to explain. The 5G on your phone and the 5 GHz on your router have absolutely nothing to do with each other. Same number, completely different worlds. When your phone says 5G, the G stands for generation. 5th generation cellular network. It's the technology that replaced 4G LTE, which replaced 3G, which replaced the thing that let you send a text message in 2003. That kind of 5G is about how your phone talks to a cell tower 3 kilometers away. When your router says 5 GHz, the GHZ stands for gigahertz. That's frequency, a radio frequency. It's the speed at which the radio waves between your router and your laptop are wiggling back and forth. 5 billion times a second, give or take. It has nothing to do with cellular networks, nothing to do with your phone carrier, nothing to do with generations of anything. So why does this matter to you? Because the choice between 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz on your home Wi-Fi is the difference between a stable connection and your Netflix freezing every 15 minutes. And once you understand the physics, the choice becomes obvious. Let's talk about how radio waves actually behave. Lower frequencies travel further. Higher frequencies carry more data but die quicker. That's it. That's the whole rule. Everything else is just consequences of that rule. 2.4 GHz is the lower frequency of the two. The waves are longer, they go through walls, floors, doors, your neighbor's bookshelves, probably your neighbor too. But they're slower, they carry less data. And because they are more common, they're more crowded. Your microwave runs at 2.4 GHz, so does your old Bluetooth speaker. So does your cheap baby monitor, so does every other 2.4 GHz in your apartment building. 5 neighbors, 5 routers, all yelling on the same frequency. It's like trying to have a conversation at a wedding reception. 5 GHz is the higher frequency. Shorter waves, way more bandwidth, blazing fast when it works. But those short waves get absolutely murdered by anything solid. A wall, a door, a fish tank, your cat if your cat is fat enough. So here's how this plays out in real life. Your laptop sitting on the desk in the same room as the router, 5 GHz, no question. You'll get great speed, definitely a better experience than 2.4 GHz. Your phone, walking around the house. This is where it gets interesting. Most modern phones will jump between bands automatically if your router supports it. If it doesn't, leave your phone on 2.4 GHz. You'll get worse top speeds, but a connection that actually stays alive when you walk into the bathroom. And now the smart TV. The reason we're all here. If your smart TV is in the living room and your router is in the hallway 3 rooms away, stop connecting it to the 5 GHz band. I know it sounds faster, I know it says fast right there in the name, but that 5 GHz signal is hitting 2 walls and a closed door before it reaches your TV. You're not getting blazing fast streaming. You're getting an unstable connection that drops to nothing every time your partner walks past the doorway. Put it on 2.4 GHz, the signal will actually arrive. Netflix only needs about 25 megabits for 4K anyway. 2.4 GHz can handle that with one hand tied behind its back. Some routers hide both bands behind a single network name. This is called band steering. In theory, the router decides for you. In practice, it sometimes decides badly. If your TV keeps dropping out and you've got band steering on, go into your router settings and split the bands into 2 separate networks. Name them something obvious. Connect each device to whichever band actually makes sense for where it lives. That's the whole thing. 5G is what your phone uses to talk to cell towers. 5 GHz is what your laptop uses to talk to your router. Same number on the box, completely different conversations, so go check your smart TV. If it's on the 5 GHz network and it's 3 rooms from the router, Connect it to the 2.4 GHz network, then close the kitchen door and watch what doesn't happen.